Hello everyone, Hummus28 here, and today we're back in the wonderful world of Reclamation. It's nice getting that much gold now, because now we can work on some more stuff. For instance, the first thing we're going to do is finish our altar and add a chalice. So we are going to need one attuned stone, which will take a mana pearl, whiff of magic, and a gold leaf. So let's see here, we need a whiff of magic. We're going to need some gold leaf and a mana pearl. Where did I leave the ender pearls? There they are. One ender pearl, whiff of magic, and gold leaf. Also gonna need some water, so let's convert this. Bam. Oh. I think that's the last of it, yep. That's all of my gold bricks converted. Now we're going to need to put some water in here. Throw in mana pearl, whiff of magic, gold leaf. Mana pearl, whiff of magic, gold leaf. Wait for that to cook off. And then we'll be able to craft our chalice. We should have 5 gold nuggets in our chest. So let's grab this real quick. Come over here, grab the gold nuggets, and make a chalice. And this is essentially like the tier 1 version of the altar, because next we'll have to upgrade it to the candelabra, the wither skeleton skull, and then the filled chalice. So you can see we're at 988 3x. Huh. Looks the same. Let's see. It should have increased the capacity by more. 1x recharge, 1x capacity, 1x capacity. You would think it would add up to 2x capacity, because otherwise we can't reach... whatchamacallit. What if I put it here? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let me try breaking the husk head. 988. 980. Oh, there we go. That's so strange. Now it's at 2x. Let me replace the torch. Ah, there we go. Seems like I had to update it. Quite odd. But now it is 3x with 1482. So now that gets us to the higher tier rituals. Anyways, now we need to craft a caloric flux emitter, which will take a campfire, some mercury, some stone. We could use tuff for this as well, and a gold ingot. So we're gonna need some wood, grab some tuff, and a little bit of mercury. Let's see, we should have some tuff in here, or the other chest. Yep, there we go, some tuff. Don't need that much tuff, actually. We're gonna need some mercury. Let's see, let's convert the bread. 1, 2. And I don't think there's... oh, there's no more. Huh. So weird. Wonder why it does that. Let's grab one from this. Put that back in. And we're going to need some logs to make the campfire. 1 campfire. 1 caloric flux emitter. Thought I just heard a zombie. You heard that, right? There was like a... oh, he's over here. Oh, my sword's almost broken. I thought... there's supposed to be a way to repair the botanist stuff, right? Could have swore I read something about that. Let me check the book real quick. Botanist, natural aura, introduction, natural items, tools. When taking an aura cache with you, let's see. One can produce tools that have similar properties to iron. When you take an aura cache with you, the tools will be able to use the aura it has stored to regenerate their durability. For this one, simply needs to hold still and sneak, and the tool in one's hand will slowly recharge. Okay, what was the aura cache? 4 infused rock. Huh. Stores aura. Stores a substantial amount of aura. To fill up the cache, simply place it on the altar. Okay, so we need to craft this. Infused rock, 4 infused iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, I'm infused rock. I'm assuming it's just stone. It's living rock. Okay. So we made that. We need the cache, which is 4 infused rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a bucket. So let's convert this stuff and make our item. Alright, I have finished infusing all of our materials. Now if we combine it with a bucket, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bucket. Make the aura cache. And looks like we can equip it to our belt slot, which will save us an inventory slot. Put that in there. Now you can see it's slowly filling up, and it does store a lot of aura, which means the trees will probably start to wither as they refill it. You can see it's filling up quite quickly, which is nice. And let's see. Let's let it go to full. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know why I got closer. That doesn't make the icon any bigger. Okay, looks like it's full. And equip to our belt slot. So now it said you just do this and hold shift, and it starts repairing. And I think that includes the armor as well. Let's see. Because this is a little bit broken. Yeah, you can see the aura is draining. And now all our armor is repaired as well. Cool. And then we just have to remember to refill it every once in a while. What was I doing? Alright, the oh, I have a frog in my throat. 1 second. Alright, drink some water. Should fix the issue. Now, we made the Caloric Flux emitter remotely heats an apparatus by emitting caloric flux at it. Wait, is this not the thing? What is this? Sulfuric flux emitter. Caloric flux. Mercury catalyst. The caloric flux emitter can be used to power alchemical devices that would normally need a pyromantic brazier underneath. Oh, I see. It's for these machines. So we can power these using the caloric flux emitter. I wonder what the range on this is. Let's see. Otherwise, I can just move those like over here. That wouldn't really be an issue. So you could just throw this on, let's see, we'll throw it like on the top here. Has no target. Okay, you probably have to break it first like this. Does it keep the charge? It doesn't look like it. So let me try. You might have to like come over here. Yeah, right click it. Now if we come over here and put it on the top, one selected block removed for being out of range. Okay, so it works exactly like I thought. And it, let's see, it's at 520, 560. And it does store the charge. Cool. Okay, so what we can do now is we can actually move this setup over here, because now instead of using coal to power these pyromantic brazier, someone told me how to pronounce this, and I forget what is the correct pronunciation, because I know someone's saying the way I said it before is the same way you say bra, and I thought that's just, they're the same pronunciation, but I guess they're wrong. I think they said it's brazier, and I was saying brazier, which is like the bra, but I don't quite remember. So let's move our, let's see, I'll keep this one over here, but for the calcination, for the Mercury Distiller, because this one always needs to be running. So if we take this and take our bread and move it over here, so we should be able to just place this down, right click it, and do that. And now if we put the bread inside, it runs. Cool. See, I like this kind of progression where you're like, oh, it's so annoying always having to put charcoal in these. But then you get to the point where no, now there's a much simpler way to do it. And it starts saving time. Let's see, I'm gonna go to sleep because I don't want the zombie hordes showing up once again. It's very annoying. Now let's see. Now, using our, I forget what the name of it is, the transmutation devices, we can directly convert our copper into iron and iron into lead. We don't have to waste time doing the whole alchemical process. We could just convert the sulfur directly using this. Of course, we just need to save one at all times. So let me put a chest right here. Let's see, let's grab the jungle logs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make our jungle chest. Here. Pull out our silver. Because what we want to do is we want to have one of each kind of sulfur in this chest. That way we can produce, say, copper sulfur pretty easily. We can produce tons of copper sulfur, and then if we want to convert the copper into something else, we can do so once we have the target here. Now, I do believe you can't directly convert copper into iron, because you could see, why does this show uranium? Gold, silver, it must just be showing the other ones. Alchemical niter, rare materials. Other materials. Let's see. There's a way to do it, I'm sure, that we're going to get to in the future. Chemical shards, and then we can charge that with more, so I'll put those in here for now. We'll eat some toast. And we'll continue on our merry way. So the next thing we're going to do is start working on circle magic. One of the main ways to channel altar power is through the practice of circle magic. Each ritual has a gold chalk glyph at its center, but the placement of other chalk glyphs changes depending on what kind of ritual you want to perform. Most rituals can target a remote area using a waste stone, blooded or otherwise, and some rituals can even be performed away from the altar by adding a charged attuned stone to them. Read through the 2 reward books to find out what kind of rituals you can perform. The Rite of Fertility is a cheap, easy way to mass bone meal grass or crops or anything else. Golden chalk, ritual chalk, nether chalk, and otherware chalk. Let's start with the golden chalk. Let's see, it looks like we're going to make this in the Witch's Cauldron. And it takes mandrake root, dawnstone, and ritual chalk. Okay, never mind, we're starting with ritual chalk. And for ritual chalk, we need 3 gypsum and 6 wood ash. Let's see, we might have some more gypsum in our distillery. We have some. How did we make this before? Foul fumes and quicklime. We need more clay bottles. Let's see if we can get some more clay. I think we have some available. Yes, we do. Perfect. Turn these into our vials. Forget, how do I make the vial? Soft clay jar, like so. Make a lot. And let's turn on our cooker here. Should be this one, right? Yep. Much faster than using a furnace. Almost instantaneous. Turn this off. And throw these in here. Now we are going to need more foul fumes. We have 1. Put the charcoal in here. Let's see, let's split the difference. Grab 14. Put those in here. Throw in the oak. Make some more. 2 and... Actually, we needed 3, right? We only needed 3. So we're actually going to overkill this by quite a bit. Where did I leave the ash? Should be over here. There it is. Let's see, ritual chalk. 2, 3. So we're going to need 4 of these. 1, so we will need more gypsum. Then the golden chalk is going to take dawnstone and a mandrake root. We have dawnstone, we need the mandrake. Mandrake root, let's see. And then the other ones take netherwort and tainted gold. So we can make tainted gold pretty easily. As for the netherwort, we actually... Oh, I have to replace this. Put you back on. There we go. For the netherwort, we actually have to create that using our mushrooms. Now, it's a little bit annoying because mushrooms only grow at night. It's about the middle of the day, so we'll have to wait a little bit. And then we'll also need soul sand, which we can make more soul sand, so that's fine. Then lastly, we need the otherware chalk, which will take nether wart, an attuned stone, ender pearl, and the ritual chalk. So let's grab more of our foul fumes, put that in here, make some more gypsum. That should give us one more chalk, because it looks like we're going to need 4 of the ritual chalk in total, so that we can craft all the variants. That's 2. And let's see, we should be able to make the golden chalk with the dawnstone. Mandrake, dawnstone, chalk. So mandrake, 1 dawnstone, and chalk. Where's our bucket? I just had it. There it is. So fill up our cauldron here. Wait for it to boil up. 1, 2, and 3. To make 2 out of the 4 chalks. I'm right clicking hoping that it'll just finish off really quickly. Doesn't seem like it. It's taking a long time. Oh, it might be using ritual power, actually. It said it takes it, right? 3,000. We don't have 3,000 power. We need 3,000 to make this? Okay, let's see. There were other things. We can do the candelabra. We must consult the book. Enchanted extraction brewing. I think it was this one? No. This one? Crafting familiars. Here we go. Chalice upgrades. The filled chalice doubles the capacity. A chalice may be filled by using redstone soup on it. Okay, what is redstone soup? Redstone soup. Redstone soup takes 1,000 altar power, 1 redstone, 1 drop of luck, a wool of bat, tongue of dog, belladonna, and mandrake root. So we can get most of that. Let me grab these out of here, because we should have enough gypsum for the other ones now. Let's see. Drop of luck takes 7,000 altar power. Okay, so I guess we're not making that. Skull upgrades. The Wither Skull doubles the power capacity as well. How do I get a player skull? Let's see. Skull. How do I get my skull to drop? It's not obvious. I don't even see the zombie skull, even though that drops. Let's see, what if I type player? Player, there we go. Player head. Runic altar, pixie dust, golden apple, name tag. Okay, that's gonna take, yeah, elven trade, so that's not possible. Huh, okay, so not sure how we can do that. The wither, we don't even have access to the other thing. And then the candle just increases the recharge rate. Huh. So how am I supposed to do that? It wants us to make the golden chalk, but if it takes 3,000 altar power, then how do we get enough power for that? I'm a little bit confused. Can I put multiple on here? I don't think so. Detailed in the rest of the chapter. Yeah, it only shows 3, so I don't think... Because I tried adding, like, extra torches, right? Because we're at 3.5, so if I put another torch, it doesn't make it go any higher. Huh. Do I need, like, another... I misclicked. Alright, well, we couldn't get the resources out of there anyway. But I am a bit confused. Because they're not optional, so how exactly am I supposed to get them? Golden chalk. Yeah, 3,000 ritual power. But if I can... If my which is cauldron. Golden chalk. Yeah, 3,000. Huh. How am I supposed to get up to 3,000 then? I can't even make the other stuff. Because if I break this... Yeah, it goes to 988. And I don't think we can add more. I mean, I can try. Let's see, because we do have another head. $14.82. Yeah, it doesn't increase further. Huh. So how exactly am I supposed to get the other chalks? Like, this one takes 2,000, which is at least a little bit easier. And this one takes 2,000. But if I need the golden chalk and that takes 3,000, how am I supposed to do so? That's quite odd. Let me try something. Alright, so I did a little bit of testing and I realized I'm actually just a buffoon with the memory of a goldfish. So let me remove this head. 1482. So, there's probably a couple of ya that were yelling at me, James, this is what you do. This is how you do it. If you remember, the altar has a range of 16 blocks. The more plant life there is around the altar, the more power you can store. This includes trees, grass, flowers, crops, vines, pumpkins, melons, and more. So if we want more altar power, we just need to put more plant life nearby. So let me grab our watering can. Where did I leave it? Should be... Oh, maybe I put it in this chest. No. Where did I leave the watering can? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. So let's grab our pruner as well. Pruner. Am I just blind? There it is. Grab this pumpkin. Let's grab 2 pumpkins. Maybe 3. Perfect. Grab you and you. Grab some flowers as well. Grab some more dandelions. Alright, so that gives us 2 dandelions, 3 pumpkins. We have melons, don't I? Didn't I get melons? Yeah, I have melons. Where are the melon seeds? Ow! I could have swore I had melons. That's pumpkin. Mandrake, cuprosia, sugarcane. Did I get rid of the seed without planting it? Huh. Okay, it seems like that's what I did. That's awkward. I'm gonna have to recultivate that then. Put this stuff in there. So now if we add some flowers and pumpkins, let's see how much more storage we can get out of here. We're at 1482. The range is how big again? 16 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's huge. It's a huge range. So let's put pumpkins. Put some flowers. Put some dandelions. Now we're at 1590. Now we need to reach 3,000. At a range of 16, there should be more than enough space. So let's plant some more trees around here as well. Let's grab some of that dirt, expand it. Let's see, where did I... Oh, there it is. It said grass as well. I'm guessing podzol also counts. So let's grab... Where did I leave the dirt? There's the dirt. So we're gonna do a couple of this. Oh, other one. Wait, no, the way shouldn't matter. Okay, there we go. Grab some trees. So you grab a cherry sapling, birch, spruce, oak. And we're going to plant this in the area as well. We're going to plant down the dirt. So we can also put grass nearby. Let's see, there's my shovel. We'll use it until it breaks, and we can actually do a pretty big area around this since it's a 12 by 12. So we'll plant one here and one there. Put the dirt. Plant everything all around. Oh, where's my... Can't believe I forgot. My mana blaster. No, not the blaster, the other thing. Our rod of the land, so we could just make more dirt. And in turn, make some more grass. Awesome. Okay. Do this. Put that here. Grab our saplings. Let's plant some trees as well. We'll put a tree right here. Let's see. Grow, birch, grow. It's annoying because unlike the other plants, you can't tell if it's doing something, but it does work. At least, yeah, see, it does work. So let's see, we added a bit of grass, 1719. If we put an oak sapling, 1731, so if we plant this tree, 1731, it should go up. Come on. Come on, oak sapling, grow please. This is why using bone meal I think it's faster, because it just ticks it a lot quicker too. Yeah, see, this dude don't want to grow. I'm assuming it should grow, 1731. Anyways, so to increase the power, I need to put more plant life around this thing, and since it's a 16 block radius, it is quite big. So I actually just need to introduce a lot more plant life around here. In fact, if I built the altar near the crops, it probably would have been a lot better. Anyways, I'm going to try and increasing this to 3,000, and I'll come back when that's complete. And we're finally back. If you take a look here, I think I can right click it. We're at 3,141 altar capacity. And the easiest tip I can give you to get there, spam pumpkins and melons. Now there are diminishing returns. It seems like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like once you pass 10 pumpkins, 10 melons, it no longer adds any more altar power. But I think together they added like each stack added like an extra 500 power. And then I planted a bunch of crops over here. So we have a bunch of potatoes, carrots, and a bunch of assorted items. Now there are diminishing returns once you have the same type of item, but it seems like it caps out after like 10 to 12. But pumpkins and melons were easiest to spam, and since they're a full block that doesn't need to grow, you can just stack them up into a pile, and that works pretty well. So now we should be able to finally progress and make our chalk. So Mandrake, Dawnstone, Ritual Chalk. Mandrake, Dawnstone, Ritual Chalk. Let's grab our Mandrake. It's very annoying. I don't know what happened to my melon seed, so I had to reconstitute it again. And I'm guessing I just threw it out at some point and forgot to save it. So Mandrake, Dawnstone, Chalk. This should start draining. It's not doing anything yet. Oh, there it goes. Done. Ritual Chalk. Where did I put my other chalk? I thought I made 2. Oh, I wasted 1. That's what happened. That's what happened. I completely forgot I wasted 1. So we need 1, 2. We're gonna need 1 more gypsum. So I think there's some in here. No, what did we need to make the gypsum? More quicklime. We could do 1 more. So that'll get us our last gypsum. So while we wait for that, we need the otherware chalk, which is an attuned stone, ender pearl, and nether wart. And the nether chalk, which is nether wart as well. Okay, there's our last gypsum. Let's see, it is nearing the end of the day. It's past noon. Craft that. So for this one, we need ender pearl and attuned stone. Ender pearl. And attuned stone, which will need another ender pearl. Whiff of magic and a gold leaf. And let's see, where did I leave? Oh, I probably put it in that chest over here. Let's see, there should be a whiff of magic in here. Yep, there we go. Then we need to turn one of these. Mana pearl, whiff of magic, gold leaf. Mana pearl, whiff of magic, gold leaf into the cauldron. One, 2, 3. Wait for that to boil. Throw in our ingredients. And that will make the attuned stone. Then, yep, there's my other mana pearl. Grab that. So now we just need 2 nether wart. And it looks like you can make nether wart with mandrake, tear of the goddess, diamond vapor, ender pearl, wheat, and mutandis. But we're gonna get this. Crimson fungus, red mushroom haunt, and then you can use this in the altar. I might be able to do that. I was gonna breed it, but we would have to wait till nighttime to do so. But if I already have the mushroom, then I can just come over here, grab this guy, put you here, put you there on the depot, haunt the mushrooms. And it's only 2, so it should go pretty quick. Yep, into crimson fungus. Then throw this on the natural altar. This is going to take quite a while by the looks of it, but that will make our nether wart. Perfect. Because the only other way to get it is to breed it. As you can see here, nether wart spores. You breed it from mushroom, brown and red mushrooms. Okay. And I was going to do that this episode, but since there's another way to get it, we don't have to waste the time, or I don't have to waste the time doing that. 1, 2, 3. So for the otherware chalk, we need nether wart, attuned stone, ender pearl. Nether wart, attuned stone, ender pearl, and our chalk. Like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the nether chalk, we need nether wart, tainted gold, and 1 chalk. Put some more water. 1, 2, 3. Wait for this to boil off. 1, 2, 3. And finally, we have the last of the chalk. Now we do. Now, there we go. All 4 chalks. Quest completed, circle magic, and that unlocks 2 more books. And we're finally done. And now you know, hey, if you're doing this yourself and you're setting up the altar, make sure you have all these plant life already here ready to go. That way you don't have to do what I did and scramble to do it first. So let's see, now we can add our new books to our Akashic Tome. Witchcraft Circle Magic and Reclamation Rituals. And that unlocks real blazes. With an imitation blaze head and a couple of real magical reagents, you can summon a real blaze. The summoned blaze always drops at least 3 blaze rods. The ritual to summon the blaze is described in the Reclamation Rituals book. Basic rituals. Some basic rituals you can perform with the meager resources you have available. Summon Bud Amethyst. Use this right to convert a block of amethyst into its regrowing budding version. Takes 4,000 power. Create a bee nest. Use this right to create a wasteland bee nest. If there is a bee dropped within 3 blocks of the ritual circle, the ritual will consume it and change the type of the summoned bee nest to the dropped bee's primary species. Warning, this will also void any additional items within 3 blocks. Interesting. The primary species. Oh, so this makes, what's the word? That makes the bee breeding a lot easier, because if you have a rocky bee, you can throw in the rocky drone, and then you'll get a rocky hive out of it, which will give you a rocky queen. That's very helpful. Go to sleep through the night and continue looking through the rituals to see what else we can do. See if there's anything else super useful. Oh, there we go. Use this right to create a magical cage that can contain a blaze indefinitely. It will take Exhale the Horned One, Netherrack, a Rune of Fire, and 2 iron plates. Use this to create an Ender Portal frame. Okay, so this one is not anything that we're going to be doing now. It takes 9,001 power and looks like a bunch of very expensive materials. Use this right to summon a meteor from the skies containing the mysterious cube. Warning, this will delete blocks in a 5x5 cube around the circle's center. Interesting, so that's how you get started with Applied Energistics. Use this right to infuse a pre-prepared amalgam with the energies of life. I'm not sure what that's for. Use this right to apply the bad omen effect to players within the nether chalk circle. So that's for starting a raid. Use this right to summon an elder guardian and 2 smaller regular guardians. Wouldn't that just kill them since they're out of water? And summon the blades. Use this right to summon a blaze. This blaze always drops at least... Oh, bless you. Drop at least 3 blaze rods. Rune of Fire, Hint of Rebirth, Foul Fume, and the Fell Pumpkin. Interesting. So I'm guessing making the end portal frame is very end game of the pack. But I do like what they did with the... Oh, these are the last 2. I feel like I have to sneeze again. 1 second. Okay, you didn't have to hear the second sneeze. Okay, but now we've cleared all of that, which leaves a little bit of logistics there, and making real blazes. So let's see if we can summon a real blaze, and then finish off this episode. Actually, first we want to summon the blaze cage, right? What are you guys doing here? This is my land. Grab our sword. We're gonna have to take these guys out. See, why do I have to summon the bad omen effect when these guys just show up to my house anyway? There's not even villagers over here either. Ow. Oh, there's more over there. Okay, let me run away while I heal for a second. Ooh, he dropped his head. Cool. Starting server backup. Cool, pillager head. Wonder what that's for. Hopefully nothing. Okay, let's see. There should be 2 more pillagers off to the side over here. There must be a way to get villagers if you want the raid to spawn. Because if there's a ritual just to summon these guys. Because if there is a, I can't speak sometimes. If there is a ritual to summon, to give yourself the bad omen effect, then there must be a way to get villagers, which will probably come later on. Although they weren't in the summoning book. So maybe they might be in the witchcraft one, right? Let's see. Circle magic. Performing rites. To perform a rite, the correct chalk circles must be constructed. Rites can use 3 types of chalk: ritual, infernal, and otherware, which are placed around a heart glyph drawn with golden chalk. Each rite needs a suitable amount of power from an altar and foci items. This is displayed in the diagram. Okay, that just says the chalk, curses, charging. Oh, here we go, rites. This section details rites intended to bind a magical effect or property to an object. Use this rite to bind a familiar to yourself, which can give bonuses to witches. The Familiars chapter in the Art of Witchcraft discusses this in more detail. The rite of binding is used to bind chalk circles of the correct configuration to a circle talisman. These circles can be placed in another location using the talisman. Let's see, Waystone, charging, imbue items, creature rites, imprisonment, protection, sanctity, curses, infusion, translocation, world rites, cover the sky, sets the time to midnight, call a lightning storm, create a forest of trees, cause plants to grow, heal sick animals and cure zombie villagers, rapidly cook food, infusion, broom infusion, imbue a standard broom with the power of flight. Could be interesting. Translocation, summon entity. Summon the tagged locked being, causing them to teleport to the casting circle. Large chance for failure on witch hunters. Unloaded or despawned entities cannot be summoned. Prevent monsters from leaving the circle. Didn't say there's any way to actually summon creatures yet. Which, actually, it says sentient life up here, so we might not just be there yet. But we're making good progress. So it seems now that we have real blazes, that will get us the alchemy catalyst, which will get us to the offering table. So I think next episode, we'll summon the blaze, make the alchemy catalyst, and then we're going to have to figure out the rest of this section over here, because you can see this is what leads to some of the last parts of this chapter. But anyways, I'm your host, Hamas28. I wanted to see if I could wear it. Yes. I'm your host, Pillager28. And I'll see you guys next time.